So here we have the Mercedes-Benz GLA 200D on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. The tailgate on this car will open electronically, as you can see. As we then approach the back of the car, you'll also see plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to wake our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in. And as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see this car is in fantastic condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials first of all. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the center, you can see the digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information using buttons on the steering wheel, various bits of trip computer, fuel economy information, and of course, the total miles for this car, which as you can see, are 56,441. Beneath that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was just using to change this information are here. We have our phone, stereo controls on the right-hand side. The minus and plus paddles are so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox, and the automatic gears are on this stalk just here. Over into the center next, we have the main screen for the car. We're on the kind of driver settings menu there, the vehicle menu. You can pair up your phone from on here. You can of course access your music. Incidentally, the movement that I am making is being done using this dial just here. You can use the buttons that you see on the screen. So if I press radio, for example, that's the main volume there, but we are now in the radio screen, and you can see using that dial that we've got AM and FM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the media heading. There's a number of ways you can do that. So Bluetooth audio, we've got a CD player, memory card input, and a media interface, so you can save your own music to the car essentially. This car's also got a full color reversing camera, which you can see just there. Working our way down from that, the main volume for the stereo, the buttons I was using just a moment ago. You can answer and end phone calls from here. We have a CD player, as you can see. We can turn off the stop and start in this car. So this vehicle is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You turn that system on and off from here. Hazard warning lights, and you can change the driving setup of the car. So you can see on here or on the main screen, but you can change it from sport to comfort. You can put it in eco if you wish to. Every push of the button, comfort being the everyday kind of driving mode, but every push of that button will give you a different setting up there. Below that, we then have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or you can hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain these temperatures for you. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have a 12-volt charging socket and some storage, further storage just here, and then 2 cup holders along with the dial I went through just a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.